It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. Uncensored, unedited, and almost uninterrupted. Get ready for the most extra podcast known to man. The Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
I saw this story this morning, and I don't know whether it's true or not. It could be just one of those, TikTok things that people make up just for clicks and attention and whatnot, but I don't care. It made me laugh. This woman says that when she gets a job at a new company, that usually HR will not allow her to have her name as the company email address. Because usually, corporations and these different companies and all will have the employee's email address as, first initial and then their last name at Gmail, whatever, or at whatever service they use. Her name, though, is Samantha Hart. So whenever they come up with the email address for her at work, they tell her that she can't use S. Hart because it looks like it says shart at gmail.com.
Shart. Yeah. That's funny. That sucks. Shart.
She said it's happened several times. We're shart.
Yeah, that sucks. It's funny though.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought so.
Shart at Microsoft. Like, what?
Shart at acetj.com.
Yeah, that's funny.
Matter of fact, that's what we should just start calling Alexis as a nickname, Shark.
No.
Where are you, Shark?
I don't like that.
Shark Tank. That's where we the Shark Tank. We were just talking about wedding songs. Alexis is trying to pick songs for the wedding that she has coming up. Now, are you looking for songs to be done during the ceremony or just songs for your reception?
Both. So, song for the bridesmaids walking down the aisle, then the song for me walking down the aisle, and then the song for all of us coming back from getting married, and then the first dance.
Okay, and you don't want any songs that are inappropriate for weddings, like just to be cool and stuff like that. Like you don't want some you see these on the internet where they use inappropriate songs like "Crazy Bitch" to have thinking that it's funny in the wedding and stuff like that. You don't want some I don't know ass twerking song in your wedding. That's good.
I'm okay with that.
But when she mentioned that, Ace, I don't know if you noticed it, but Riggins immediately said, "Oh, Ace and TJ would be good at helping you pick out wedding songs." She's like,
I don't know about that.
I think I'm good.
Are you sure about that? I don't know a lot of Hispanic music, so.
What makes you think I'm gonna have a Hispanic song?
I'm not I don't know a lot lot about Enrique Iglesias.
Yeah.
Other than the hits.
Isn't there a mariachi version of Here Comes the Bride?
Miguel.
Right.
Isn't there a guy named Miguel?
Yeah, sure.
That kicked somebody. He the one who kicked that girl in the
Yes,
face.
he did. I forgot about that.
On accident.
Yeah, Ricky
Like
Martin
being
didn't have any
stupid.
ballads really, so
I think she would take it if you had a good one. She would listen to you.
But you do have a little bit of a dilemma that you like sappy country songs, and your dapper Dominican fiance doesn't.
He doesn't really care for them. I mean, he'll listen to them and stuff like that in the car, but I know it's not his favorite.
But you definitely don't want any Hurricane Chris and bullshit like that.
3, 6, 9.
Well, I am glad.
We'll save that for the reception.
But then you said something that I think is wild. You were like, I just feel like wedding songs. Say the thing you said.
When I picture a wedding song, like if I'm thinking about a song for a wedding, I usually picture it being the groom expressing how he feels to the bride. And I'm not saying that's the right way to do it. It's just the way it happens. Like, every song that was in my wedding, well, one song was my brother sang the Lord's Prayer, and that wasn't really, where I'd say, I'm saying that to you,
Right.
like that. But that song "Love of a Lifetime" that we had in our wedding, that was, I thought of that as coming my expression to her, rather than, it just being a love song.
But if she's picking the music, does she still should she follow that?
No, I'm not saying she should, or
okay.
That's what I said. I know it's not right or wrong with her. I just said that's a quirky thing with me. Yeah. Just like when you pick love making music, I don't want a woman singing.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Want a dude sing? That's even weirder.
We talking about making sweet love, or we talking about making nasty love?
Ew. Depends on who all singing nasty love. I hate that you just said that. Ew. We're making nasty love.
Tonight is nasty love night.
There might be a time and a place for Sexy Red.
It's a nasty love. That's disgusting.
I wish we had a delay now. I could cut that.
Oh, Rob, after what you said yesterday,
That wasn't.
What type of love we making today?
you didn't know in advance.
I just don't, and I guess the reason for that is because I don't ever imagine. I don't think about women making sex music. What do you call them? Like the mixtape.
Yeah.
I figure the guys are always the ones making the mixtape for that sort of thing.
I used to have playlists for that.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I know that it exists. There are women out there who do it, but I just don't picture ever, having anything in common with that type of woman.
I never thought of. I never thought of your.
I'm kidding, of course.
I never thought of your point in that way, though, TJ. But being a marriage veteran, both of my first dance songs were from the guy's perspective. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because when Shawnette and I got married, our first dance was "True Companion" by Mark Cohn, which is him singing about, like been searching for love and found this person, whatever. And then the one that when Amanda and my whatever first dance was a song literally written about hers from my perspective. So it's there was nothing like for hey, guy came along and made my life better. That sucks. Yeah, that's interesting. I never thought of it that way.
Mm-hmm.
That does suck. You're right.
Yeah, you're not. You want your flowers.
I went to a wedding one time where the first dance with the couple, she went and changed in between the wedding and the reception, and she came out in a red dress for the reception, and their first dance was Lady in Red.
No, I was about to say, what?
Mm-hmm.
That's
you put on a whole show?
Yeah, it was.
Stop
Does that feel like it too much? It's a little bit too
like
much.
a theatrical thing.
Mm-hmm.
They put a spotlight on her too or something. Lady in Red
is dancing with me.
That is weird.
God, I hate that song too. But I mean, it's just like what?
Didn't you have the Carpenters playing?
At my wedding?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, I thought that
I
was
would have.
What Carpenter
I
song?
love the Carpenters.
I don't know. You could pick a window.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I love that song.
Suddenly appear.
That line about the day you were born, the angels came together and decided to make a perfect whatever it was. I mean, that is like unreal.
I mean, it's beyond words for me to describe how great I think the Carpenters were.
Yeah.
I mean, just sappy, yeah. Not the most masculine choice of musical acts.
No, it is not.
But as a person who knows music, I know that shit was good.
Did you let Jody pick any songs?
Oh, hell no. Lord, no. She's tone deaf.
Would it be a country song if she
Not back then, no. She didn't really get into listening to country music until later in life.
What kind of music did
Around
she
the when Faith Hill exploded.
Oh.
That's when
This
you know.
is.
Faith Hill was huge.
But that was the only thing in our wedding that I wanted to do. That and pick out my stupid ass tuxedo vest that had cartoon characters on it that I regret now.
Exactly. That like blows my mind because the TJ now you would be like
Die.
die.
It was awful. But my brother is a very good singer, and I wanted him to sing in the wedding. And then I have family friends that everybody in their family is a musician, and I wanted one of the guys from that family to sing. And then we were friends with this Pentecostal woman who, if you've never heard of this and you want some interesting tidbits, Google the Pentecostals of Alexandria, Louisiana, and they are renowned musical acts. I mean, their choir and all that stuff. They performed at both of Bill Clinton's inaugurations, which tells me, I don't have a thing in the world for them. But they are good musicians. Well, she's part of that church, and she was one of their featured singers all the time. And she's the one that sang "Love of a Lifetime" and just, blew it out of the church. Just crazy good.
I always assumed you queued up a cassette or something.
Oh yeah, I thought it was too.
No.
Oh.
That'd be like serving Cool Whip at the reception.
My bad.
That doesn't count.
Can y'all play this record for me?
No, I was the DJ at a wedding one time where I played the song that the bride walked into and all of that.
Did you
Just played it from the cassette.
So you used to have to DJ with cassettes?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know how you cue up a cassette, Rob?
don't know. I don't
You
think so.
you put your headphones on and you listen to it, and when the first beat or note of the song hits, then you stop it and pull the tape out of the machine and put your finger in one of the little wheel things and turn it back half a turn.
Oh,
And then you put it back in and hit pause and then play. And then when you want to play it, you just release the pause button to get that shit tight.
Yeah.
next time I start DJing with some cassettes, I know how to do it now.
Yeah, don't just hit and play, because that'll leave slack in it. It'll go as it starts.
Yeah.
You got any DJing gigs on the books yet? No. Not yet.
The last one I didn't look very comfortable, remember?
Yeah, I remember. I have it as my phone wallpaper.
If someone asks, tell them it's more than a little funny. It's extra funny. More of Ace and TJ's Extra Funny podcast coming up.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months, 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin. Those Christmas bills are coming due, and that's why our friend Richard Toccato of the Richard Toccato Companies is here to help you with an equity line of credit.
That's right. That way you don't have to refinance your first mortgage and get all the equity that you want out of your house. Isn't that right, Ace?
That's exactly right. That's what I just did. I had such a good rate, I didn't want to refinance, but Richard helped me take money out of the equity to kind of get myself through the holidays and get set up for the first of the year. You can do it too. It's very easy. Just go to homewithrichard.com to get started. That's homewithrichard.com.
Hi, I'm Thomas Davis, and let me tell you why I'm a proud member of Team Neogenics.
If your nagging pain is keeping you from being active, do something about it. Join the long list of pros and average Joes who have found relief with our stem cell and regenerative therapies.
After trying all the others, I decided to try Neogenics. My knees and shoulders haven't felt this good since my college days. If you want to get back in the game, do what I did. Visit Neogenics, where all you have to lose is pain.
It's more than just a great room that makes the Hyatt-centric South Park Charlotte such a special hotel. It's the great restaurants, the great bar, the great meeting rooms, and a superior location. Make reservations and get details at acetj.com/Hyatt.
When it's time for you to upgrade any of the furniture in your house, the first thing you need to do is check out Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. You're going to love the people that run Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. Go to acetj.com/mattress and find them.
It's extra and funny. This is the Extra Funny Podcast, presented by Neogenics. Find out more at acetj.com/neogenics. Now, Ace and TJ.
Yeah. So there's a woman that has a little bit of a problem. She's she's gone to the internets with her problem, and the problem is that a long time ago, well, she has a shack up boyfriend. You know, they living in sin together. And a long time ago, she thought it would be a great gift for him because they're both animal lovers, but she bought him a dog at the shelter. And in the thing, she has to go on and on about how they rescued the dog and got him from a shelter and da-da-da to make sure that nobody has her murdered for not rescuing a dog from the shelter. A pure breed. So you have to go through all that bullshit just to get to the meat of what's going on here. So the dog had a rule. They had a rule for the dog. The dog doesn't get on the bed. The dog's bed was down on the floor on her boyfriend's side of the bed. Her boyfriend was sick, home from work one day, and the dog's name's Rosie. And he let Rosie get up in the bed with him while he was in bed sick. And then that was just Rosie's place. There was no rule anymore about Rosie not getting on the bed. Well, now it's gotten to the point where he is so like over the top hung up on this dog that when they start making out, trying to have sexy time and stuff, the dog is right up there on the bed with him, and she says, can we just put Rosie outside the room here while we do this? And he says, no, she won't understand. And then she said, well, at least can we put her just off the bed and she can go to her bed on the floor over there? No, I would feel so guilty.
Oh, God.
So she said they end up with Rosie curling up in between them and just going to sleep instead of, as the therapists say, banging it out.
Therapist?
Yeah. That's what the therapists say.
Right. So she's wondering, is this normal? How can I fix this? What do I do? And I don't think she's getting the answer that she should be getting, because the answer is he doesn't want to have sex with you for some reason or another. Because if he did, he wouldn't let a dog's feelings for, 20 minutes. It's not even like he's putting the dog out in the cold in the yard. Yeah. He just won't even put him out of the bed. So that means he would, he just doesn't want to make the sex. Now, it could be because he's, finding his way to being more attracted to men. Or it could be that he just thinks you're disgusting and doesn't want to, do that with you because he thinks that you're disgusting.
He's just not that into you.
Mm-hmm.
Something's definitely up. I don't know what it is, though.
Because if he is strictly worried about the dog's feelings, like if he really wants to make the sex and he's worried about the dog's feelings is why he's not doing it, then he's not a man. And she should go find a man. He is a little bitch.
Very blunt. It is weird. It is weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It will hurt Rosie's feelings. Oh, no, I would feel guilty.
With that voice, it's even weirder.
Yeah, that's the way he talks. You know
what
it
you think he
is.
does?
Well, first of all, he's staying home sick from work. That's pretty effeminate.
not very manly.
That's pretty effeminate in and of itself. Rosie wanted to get up on the bed with me.
Hurt her feelings. That is ridiculous. What is the dog? Is it a big dog? Small dog?
Doesn't say. But when they reprint these articles and all that in the New York Post or some of these types of publications, they just use stock photos, and they always make the people look so sophisticated and young and good looking, and the dog like this. They've got a picture of a golden retriever in the bed with a blanket over its head, and looking like that, and then this good looking couple sitting up in bed drinking coffee together and all that. And they don't look like that. They probably look like Springer guests or something.
Yeah.
Those scraggly ass dog. But she gotta move on. She needs to get a real man.
Agreed.
I mean, his little old punk ass is not going. Will he be able to protect her if it comes down to it? Because he's worried about his little dog's feelings, and he won't even make the relations with her.
Yeah, you've got to call that into question, though. You're right. Who's he going to protect first, you or the dog?
Mm-hmm.
Just more proof the dogs mess everything up.
Right, Rob.
It ruins lives.
But I mean, you talk about rejection.
Yeah.
People be like, "Oh, it's the feeling of rejection." Well, if he's saying, "I would rather have the dog in here on the bed rather than make her leave for 15 minutes to be with you," I'd rather do that than be with you. Then, that's a shot in the gut.
She's already been abandoned once. I'm not going to abandon her.
She just won't understand. If I put her out now, she won't understand.
Dog's feelings.
Yeah, dogs ain't got no feelings. I mean, they have physical feelings. Like they hurt and they feel, pleasure, as they say, but they don't have emotions.
I don't know.
They don't.
They do have emotions.
Mm-hmm.
I literally Googled this morning, how do I know if my dog's mad at me?
You literally did that?
Yeah, I literally did that.
Yeah. Why? Was one of the dogs acting mad at you?
Yeah. I wanted to know if that's the real thing, and it turns out it is.
Yeah.
So,
They know.
What was the dog doing?
I'm just kidding.
What'd you do to the dog that pissed the dog off?
I made him get off the couch this morning
Oh, what a bitch.
and go to his bed.
And you had to look it up?
Yeah, 'cause I wanted to see.
I mean, I wasn't even there, and I can tell you, if the dog was on the couch, you made him get off and go to his bed, and he was acting mad at you.
Well, he was.
Yeah, he was mad at
He
you.
was pissed.
But I was wondering, how is being mad? How is it for dogs? Is it the same for dogs as it is for humans?
Not all the time, because a human could get really mad at you and not eat your face off, but a dog will go after you. Which one was it? Was it the German Shepherd or the Pit Bull?
The German Shepherd, and he talks back. He'll get off the couch, he'll be moaning and groaning, and then he'll go lay down and still do a whole groan session. You're talking back to me, bro. Shut up.
Oh, you stupid ass bitch.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying. Oh, I hate it in this house.
Dumbass bitch.
It's fine till she came along with that stupid cat.
He's like, that wasn't even your couch a year ago.
Right.
This it was my couch before it was your couch.
As soon as your ass leaves, I'm back on that couch.
He's I used to be able to sleep on the bed till you came.
Take your ass to work, you stupid ass bitch.
But I swear
What?
he does that.
What? I didn't,
Yeah, can you imagine Jay saying, I don't want to hurt her feelings?
No.
That damn cat.
Alexis ain't putting up with that shit.
Yeah, about that tiny head cat. Big old fat with the cat with that tiny head.
Mine was a whole lot better before he brought your glass.
Messing on my shit.
I mean, eat that cat today.
He stays mad at me. Oh, well.
I'm going to poop in her shoes.
And you see how you're always trying to ask me whenever it's something negative about the dogs. You're always trying to ask me is it the pit bull?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, it is.
That was a legitimately innocent question.
Well, you've
it
done
was.
it in the past.
Yeah, but right then it was just a legitimate question. Because isn't one of them male and the other female? Or
No, they're both boys.
They're both boys.
Yeah.
Man, so it was testosterone central. It's Jay and the two boys, and then in come two girls. That probably did throw off the balance like nutty.
We're here now.
Yeah.
No,
Hi, boys.
But,
We're here. Me and the girl squad.
but if I were being sarcastic about that, I wouldn't have asked you about the pit bull. You know what I would have asked you about?
What?
You know, Riggins?
No.
No.
The terrier.
Oh.
Terrier.
What about the terrier?
The dog with the history.
He has a history.
What kind of dog is the other dog?
He's a Staffordshire Terrier.
Okay.
And then the other one's a German Shepherd.
German Shepherd Lab.
He's a Staffordshire Terrier.
Yeah, that's what we always say when we were trying to find a house. They'd be like, "What kind of dogs do you have?" A Staffordshire Terrier. They're like, "Nope."
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast. More next.
When it comes to buying or selling a house, there are all kinds of people that can help you do that, but not like the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. They are so much more than just real estate salespeople. Find out by going to acetj.com/Temple team. If you want all of the heating, air, and electrical work in your house done by the very best, then you need Bradham Brothers. They've been a family business thriving for over 50 years, and that means they're doing something right. Go to BradhamBrothers.com.
Today, every company is a technology company, but becoming a fully enabled digital workplace is not easy. That's why you have CompuCom to guide you, a proven leader in managed IT services. They'll do more than just get you ready for today. They'll get you ready for tomorrow. Go to CompuCom.com for details. Meal delivery services are a big thing right now, but Table and Twine is your local meal delivery service. The meals are fresh, not frozen like national chains. Plus, their meals start at just $7.99 a serving. Take back that time in your day, leave the shopping, preparation, and cooking to Table and Twine. Get details at tableandtwine.com. That's tableandtwine.com.
Join the Stowe Family YMCA for the 2023 Fall Festival Family Game Night. It's a nostalgic night where board games come to life, featuring trunk or treat, arts and crafts, a bounce house, and more. It's Friday, October 27th, 5 to 7 p.m. at the Stowe Family YMCA. Get more information at gastonymca.org.
Live on the Ace and TJ app every weekday at 9 a.m. and download it wherever you want. This is Ace and TJ's Extra Funny Podcast.
We have something coming up today in the extra funny segment that everybody is so excited about. It's like counting down to Christmas, except Alexis, because she wasn't here yesterday, so she doesn't know. But go get signed up for Ace TJ Prime Plus. You'll be able to hear the thing yesterday and then today as well.
I'm so excited. Cool. I'm so excited for her to hear
it. Oh, God.
You're going to love it.
Hey, if y'all got trapped in the bathroom, the lavatory of a plane.
Okay.
And the door jammed, you think you'd be able to kick it open?
Would you have enough space to get momentum to extend your leg?
I was gonna say that's my
because you're tall. You'd be at a disadvantage.
And the way it slopes, I've got to lean back to get my leg.
You got a mule kick it.
Yeah, you got a mule kick it.
Yeah,
you go.
Like I think I could, but my height would be a problem in getting my leg up and getting extended like that. But I'm pretty sure I could figure out a way to do it. Yeah.
Because there was a guy on an Indian airline. That got trapped in the bathroom, and they worked on it for a long time and couldn't get it open. And then they just told him, "We can't get it open. We tried." So you just have to stay in. So he ended up having to stay in the bathroom for the rest of the flight. It's like another hour and a half or something. That's when I read that, I was like, I could kick that door open if I had to. They said, "We can't open the door, and you're just gonna have to stay in there." I said, "The hell I am! I think I could kick it open."
I'd at least give it a try.
I kicked open that damn hotel door that night, like a muck.
You mule kick that one, or did you go?
No,
you went front.
Oh hell no, man!
Stomp it.
I policed that one.
Yeah,
just kick shit.
I feel like I would like to get stuck in there though, because then I have my own little room.
Oh,
instead of having to be in a chair next to other people.
Yeah, it's great to have your own room.
Yeah, but if you know you're locked in there, would that be?
Yeah, if I know I'm locked in there, but
it gets a little warm, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it would feel like a prison cell, like you're in solitary confinement. It stinks.
Locked in a porta john.
You think you could kick it open, Riggins? You're 6 feet tall, right?
5'11".
Oh, 5'11".
But I think I would probably do the mule kick. But I don't know. I don't know if they have different. It's a heavy door, right? Like on a porta john.
I don't think it is.
No, it's not heavy.
Door. It's not a heavy door. I think because all it is that slide lock. You could probably kick that thing open because it's. I mean, it's
But
just,
I'm guessing though that it wasn't the slide part of it; it was the handle part that got stuck.
you could probably make that work.
Yeah.
I think you could kick that thing open. I can't imagine they put a lot of money into the security of that door.
You think that we could hook it up where they somebody at the airport would let us come try to kick open the door of a commercial airline?
Yeah. Tell you what, I've got a buddy that worked for American Airlines. I'll ask him, can we come down and just kick the shit out of your
Kick the doors from your airplane.
See which one of us can kick it open.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, yeah.
Shane, we're gonna need 5 different bathrooms on planes to put this to the test.
But I wouldn't wait, more than like say 10 minutes for them messing with it before I just said, "Hey, y'all back up, get back." I'm
doing it. I'm kicking it open.
Yeah, you're not going to exhaust all possibilities before I start kicking this thing open.
Well, you're on a flight where they're like, "Sir, for the safety of everybody, we need you not do that until we land. So in an hour, you can kick all you want." Or you're like, "Guys, I'm coming out of here. There's no way I'm staying in here."
claustrophobic.
Yeah, that's true. What am I supposed to do? Just sit here on top of this little toilet for the next hour and a half?
That sucks.
I'd be like, vape
Yeah.
time. No one can tell me I'm smoking.
I'd be going. I left my phone at my seat.
No, so you would take your phone with you.
But I try to get in and out of there fast.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to be because
Who's loitering in the bathroom
It
on a
creeps me
plane?
out. Well, sometimes people, you gotta wait in the aisle for the bathroom to be free.
I don't
And
do
then
that.
when you go in there, you think, "Oh, I bet this is gonna be nasty by the time I get in there." And then you go in and it doesn't stink. So they were just in there hanging out. They weren't pooping all that time.
And when I'm in there, I can't fully stand up, so I have to kind of keep I'm kind of my head's bent down like that a lot. So because my balance is kind of off, I've got a brace kind of against the wall. If it's rough at all,
Yeah, I just back up like toward the turlet, and then I bend over, and then I push my business back through my legs, and then just I try to hit the turlet that way.
Ew, what the hell?
But I do that at home too, so it's just the way I urinate.
That's how I do it.
Ugly, dude. Ew.
Did they say you're supposed to just sit down if you're peeing, regardless?
In a plane?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It probably makes more sense to do it like that, but I've never thought
I'm not
to do it
sitting
like
on that toilet.
I know.
No.
You won't put those little like liners? Those things are horrible. They suck.
Yeah, I know y'all have to deal with all that
know.
mess.
Put toilet paper down.
That is one thing we have better than y'all, is being able to just pee a lot easier and in different places.
I
and
would
stuff.
love to be able to pee standing up.
That's
and
what
in
every
different
girl
places.
says. If they could be a guy for
Yeah.
they wanted pee standing up.
Yeah.
You could. If you've never peed in a parking lot or something?
Yeah, but it's not like standing up. You kind of have to like
Squat,
squat a little bit, and that's just not. And then like you have to take off your pants.
Right.
You know, you can't just like whoop
Unzip
it out.
and- Yeah.
Whip
Yeah.
Come on, girl, whip it out.
Whip that thing out.
Come on. Yeah, but nothing looks more sophisticated than a girl peeing in a parking lot.
Between two cars.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Such a
just-
look.
Definitely done
Right.
that a few times.
Yeah,
Parking
You
garage.
got to feel like that's a low moment, right?
parking garage.
Got to do what you got. One time when I was in Denver visiting one of my friends, we had to get off of the train to go pee in an alleyway because we had to go so bad, and it was 3 of us. So all 3 of us were peeing at the same time. Yeah.
In an alley.
In an alley in random middle of the week.
Were you
Gotta
just
do what you
laughing
gotta
hysterically?
do. Yeah, because then the pee was all combined together into one puddle. We're like, look at our pee is
Yeah.
combined.
But it wasn't like streaming down toward anybody who was like, "Oh, stop! You're in the wrong spot."
It's so much pee.
Yeah.
What's going on? It's flooding out here. It's disgusting.
Beavers trying to dam it up.
I had to go. Oh, well.
Welcome to Denver.
I meant actual beavers that build dams. I wasn't using 70s slang for girl parts. But yeah, that's just when you're. It would seem like when you're in that position, and your pants are down, you're squatted on top of concrete. That first of all, you're very vulnerable to an attack.
For sure.
You know.
When's the last time you peed outside? Any of y'all? Can you think?
Yeah, it wasn't very long ago.
Really?
Yeah, I had to pee one night. We'd been out, and as soon as we got home, I couldn't even wait for them to get the door unlocked to get in the house. And
At your house?
yeah.
Well, where
I
you
live
live, though, where
I
you live out in the country,
it-
nobody would know.
Yeah,
You
it's,
can do that.
it's dark as balls out there too.
Yeah,
so.
you peed in a bush or something?
Yeah, just off the driveway.
Now, y'all might find, you might find
I hadn't
this,
thought of that.
this
When's the
odd.
last time you did that?
But Riggins, growing up, when I would go to my grandmother's house in way out in the country outside Tullis, Louisiana, they were out in the country.
Yeah,
And it
you
was just
pee out,
wood.
yeah.
And that was the rule. If you had to pee, you just go outside.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because you had well water and
Sure.
waste water just going to pee.
But when do you know, Alexis, when the last time you peed outside, or was it in Denver?
No, it was. I mean, probably in the last year. I'm sure I peed somewhere outside.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think. No, I'm sure. I have never peed outside in an urban environment.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's another
that's
level.
fair. Yeah.
If you're in the
not even
city
out.
peeing,
That's nuts. Rob, when was the last time you peed outside?
When we first got a fence at our current house, Meredith was in the bathroom one day, so I just went to one of the corners of the fence and peed.
is it a privacy fence?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You just peed in the court, like on the wood of the fence?
No, I backed up.
I was
I
like,
backed
we
up
got
a little
this
bit.
fence now. Yeah, but it's a cyclone fence. You can still see through it.
It's an invisible dog fence. Man, and you had to go that bad. You were like, I got to go right now.
Well, they had just installed the fence recently, so I was like, I can just go outside.
I could pee right on this
I
brand new
knew
fence.
I'm pissed right now.
Hey, that's freedom, man.
That's all right, bro.
That is freedom. Riggins, if you try to do that at night, well, you'd still have lights on you, right? Is there
my
a
house?
street light behind your house and
No,
stuff?
no, it's pretty dark.
Yeah, so you could do it. You should do it. Free yourself, brother.
Pee
Just
outside,
be like
man.
them little what do you call it? Them conventions and things like that where they make them fellas walk over that hot coal and show them
Yeah.
they can do it. That's you. You get out there and pee.
Be free, man. That's funny.
Freedom's one of the only things we got left in this country.
I'm a man. I can eat where I want. I'm a patriot.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.